Now we just wait a second for him to tell us we're live, and then we'll actually start. Vashi, we're waiting on you.
Alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Toku Portal podcast for Uchuu Sentai KyuuRanger. I'm Vashi V, and here with me today are...
Decade.
Gang?
Rai.
And today we're talking about Uchuu Sentai KyuuRanger episode 15. So first we get a recap from Hami. Then cut to the Oriongo. Balance rushes in, announcing that he has the location of the other two Kyutama. He uses the Rashinban Kyutama, which, pulls up the map. The whole Kyutama is in the Vela system, while the Ryukotsu Kyutama is in the Karina system. Hami suggests that they go to the Vela system because it has a beautiful beach, according to a magazine. And she suggests that they go swimming after retrieving the Kyutama. And of course, Raptor gets all excited, imagining herself in a cute two-piece. Kind of funny. After mentions that she was withdrawn as a child, and Naga absolutely can't believe this because Hami's been one of the most outgoing characters this season. Then we get the kill at the chance. Lucky, Hami, Naga, Spada, and Raptor are chosen. And the Rangers excitedly leave to planet Vela in the Vela system. And then we get the opening. So, any thoughts?
King,
You can
this is your
go
time
ahead,
to
King.
talk.
Oh, sorry. I like that they finally went to a different planet. I mean, it's been a while, so nice to get some variety. The primitive thing was a little bit of a nice change from Earth, of course, and I love Raptor when she daydreams. She's adorable. But, yeah, you guys?
Yeah, you've probably heard me mention on this podcast before. They've come to Earth way too soon.
Yeah. What is it now, a month and a half?
Something like that. I don't know. I haven't been counting. I'm not sure how I feel about Raptor's bathing suit. I don't know. It seemed a little weird. Not the fact that she was wearing one, just the suit, the bathing suit itself looked weird.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe if they had tried a little bit better on the design.
I thought it was kind of funny that she had like a little sunbonnet on top of her like robo hair.
I
pretty funny.
That! Oh my gosh.
Also, I'm glad Garo got to go on a mission last week, so before getting benched again.
Yeah. I like that he was like benching Champ's weight, so that was kind of cute.
Vashi? Oh. Sorry,
My favorite thing about this is Raptor's imagination. I love seeing her and her little delusions and stuff like that. We've referenced it before. She would have made a great Akiba Ranger.
Return of the Tokuger.
So, the first couple of words got cut off because when I went to mute my mic, I accidentally dropped out. But I don't think we missed anything.
But
yeah, you're good.
I like the fact that they left Earth, if only for just one episode, because I was afraid that with this year's they got to Earth and now we're just going to sit on Earth, regardless of that whole we're going to save Earth first and then the galaxy. But it was just one of those. It felt like it was going to just be Earth and that was it. So the fact that they went somewhere else and the fact that it was different was amazing. And the fact that they didn't just, we have to send, X people for whatever reason. It was just literally let's go kind of for the heck of it. It turned out to be a reason for it and all that with the Q time and all that. But at the same time, it was hey, let's take a vacation at the same time.
Take a vacation when you're saving the universe. Take where you can get it.
Not enough Sentai take a vacation.
Right? I don't know. I mean, kind of a cop out if you ask me about the vacation thing. Because, yeah, it was clever, but I mean, it's Jack Matter. They're gonna show up eventually. Seems kind of wasted when you think about that. Still, it was a cute idea, at least.
Yeah, they can take a vacation when they finally save Earth.
Exactly. I mean, take it when you've earned it.
So moving on, the Rangers are disappointed to find the beach trashed with, I guess, seaweed. Then we get the episode title, Space 15, Saviors of the Ocean Planet Bella. Well, it's so funny, right?
Yeah, it's trash with seaweed, I guess.
I couldn't tell what it was. It looked like seaweed.
Right, you okay?
I'm fine.
Alright.
Yeah, so
Dude.
Sometimes when like something legitimately makes me laugh, I'll turn my mic back on just to get my laughter in the recording.
it's very important.
Sorry.
So yeah, it's all good. The Rangers stumble upon Dark Matter having a barbecue of fish offered to them by those idiot villagers, according to the Governor Gonish. He notices the girl spying on them from the village, but before attacking her, the Rangers interfere. Hami's angry that they polluted the ocean and totally ruined their vacation plans. They start change and fight. The governor retreats to the water. Spada and Raptor give chase, and the other three look for the villagers. So we finally learn Spada's ability. He can swim pretty quickly. That's nice.
Is sweet when you find it. Makes sense though. He is the only aquatic.
Is that all?
Yeah, I thought you guys were gonna go. Sorry.
So as soon as I saw Naga holding the inflatable dolphin, I was just like, oh my god, it's perfect.
What do you want to bet Balance made him bring that?
Nope. Naga chose to bring that on his own.
Oh, Lord.
It is much better that way.
Yes.
Also, my favorite Lucky scene is in this episode. When they see the Dark Matter General and they go charging in, Lucky runs forward and jumps up to punch one of the grunts, but they run past him to fight someone else, and he just keeps on running to the next grunt like he knew what he was doing all along. So he just does this fucking jump and punch for no reason.
Ignorance is bliss. Sometimes it lands, sometimes it doesn't.
Oh man. And I don't that might have been just bad choreography, but in universe that's just Lucky actually failing to hit someone.
Yes.
Which is great, but I'm gonna chuck up the way Lucky handled that as the way a cat would act if it, jumped and missed something. I meant to do that.
Yeah,
oh, did
the best part is
see
that he just keeps running like he knew what he was doing all along. Don't test the waters, just jump on in.
Like when you just barely missed and you just keep swimming anyways.
And then I just Naga's dolphin, man.
It was so cute.
It was adorable. I was like, because my first thought is, oh, he can't swim. And I was like,
think of that actually.
Because it's like we don't really know what all any of these people can really do. I mean, it's pretty much self-expected that these people can swim, except maybe Raptor and Champ. You know, that whole being a robot thing.
Pesky
But
rusting.
just to see a grown man holding a giant inflatable dolphin was just. I love Naga. I love everything about his character.
Yes. Oh my
He
gosh.
is, to me, he is the greatest thing in this series besides Sholompo.
Thank you.
Naga is like the best
Oh my
character.
Especially
gosh.
especially when him and Sholompo interact, when Sholompo does his little, oh, I knew that, and Naga just pops up with the, no, you're full of shit.
Yep, pretty much. I love last week when he's celebrating with Bounce. He's like got his hands in the air. He's like, "What are you doing?" I don't know. He's so adorable. I just love him. What was the deal this week, though? Do you guys have any clue with that?
I mean, I guess they couldn't focus on Naga too much because it's mostly about Hami, and Raptor was getting.
It's okay. It's starting back up. I don't know why I dropped out like that.
Okay, awesome.
Yay.
So continuing, yeah, Stinger is pretty certain that the Scorpio chief retainer would be Scorpio. Surprise, surprise. Then we cut
Sound
to the
logic.
villagers. Yeah, cut to the villagers gathering fish. The elder decides to offer what little they have. Hami notices the Hokyu Tama off to the side. Then Indabi attack the villagers. A fog rolls in, and a large shadow from the sea saves the day and zaps the Indabi. And then the villagers bow down and offer the fish.
Okay, hold on, Decade.
Yeah, I see. Technical difficulties.
Stream issues, guys.
Stand by.
Great. Our drop frames are
Awesome.
going back. Our drop frames are going back up 0. Like,
Um,
I forgot he has us muted.
Okay, I don't know what the hell is going on. It just keeps dropping.
Yeah, the drop frames are going back up to like 60. I don't know what's going on here.
Okay, just stop the stream fully and then.
Okay, how's it now?
Okay, fantastic. We're back. Let's see.
So just
Yeah,
go
so
back to your last note.
yeah. So a fog rolls in, a shadow from the sea zaps the Indabi, and the villagers bow down and offer the fish that they got. But Hami recognizes the shape of the shadow, and Lucky remembers that it's the back of Gonish's head. It looks like a hat, but that's actually his head. Naga joins the villagers in bowing down to the shadow. He's just so impressed with its powers, I guess. The girl from earlier, Masa, shouts out to the villagers, but she can't say what she wants to. The elder says that she's never had anything worth saying, like a total jerk.
jackass much?
Yeah, definitely. The shadow is angered when he sees her and orders that they sacrifice her to please him. Hami and Lucky protect her, and then the shadow accuses them of being the ones who polluted the sea. Naga clarifies that they didn't pollute the sea, they're just here for the Hokyu Tama, further convincing the villagers that they're bad guys. So they have to retreat with Masa.
Scapegoat much? I'm honestly surprised they consider this a lighthearted episode when they have a human sacrifice. I mean, how do you just fit that? I could be wrong, but did anyone else? I could just be pulling this out of thin air, so. Rai, Vashi, anything from you guys?
Um, yeah, when I saw Naga just walk up to the villagers wearing their clothing, I went, "Did I miss something?"
Yeah, so did I.
The answer was no. That just
The
happened.
starfish necklace looked cute.
Naga better spy than Stinger, confirmed. The villagers didn't even realize they'd been infiltrated.
So true.
Except for the fact that he has silver hair and no emotions.
Well, in fairness, it's Naga. It's easy to overlook him.
Yeah,
But
Poor
that
yeah,
and Snake's got
he's-
camouflage.
aside from when he goes, "Oh, by the way, we're here for that," he is still a much better spy than Stinger was.
He didn't even
Stinger's
say
first
we.
entire
He said
action as
he said
I'm here
they're
for that.
here for that.
or yeah,
He
that,
was deep
but it was
undercover.
more, yeah. He sold him. Because he sold him out. Stinger, where Stinger's problem was, he was, came out as a KyuuRanger and then decided to continue being a spy. And the first thing he did is go, "Oh, by the way, I'm a KyuuRanger."
To the first
To the
enemies.
to the first enemies he sees.
What a twist!
And at least Naga blends in. He just,
yeah,
I don't know where he got the clothes, I think he had a Q-Tama on him. Either that or he stole somebody's clothes. So not only is he a spy, he's a thief.
So there's just
Wait,
somebody.
he is a thief. He is a thief. Never mind. He literally is a thief.
He is literally part of the BN thieves.
Oh, yeah!
Sorry, the fact that
Instead
he's been a KyuuRanger is kind of, overrode
overrode
that for me.
So there's just someone running around the background with no clothes because Naga stole them.
I guess so, huh?
Yeah, or is there spare clothes? And they probably come home and just wonder what the hell happened to my
home?
clothes.
There wasn't even a
Where's my
tent.
necklace?
Oh, yeah, I guess
That
so.
village was out in the open. We didn't actually see their homes.
Maybe they live in the caves?
What caves? We didn't see any caves either.
They were like little nooks and crannies, weren't there?
Maybe. But let's move on. So yeah, then we cut back to Stinger and Champ reporting that Scorpio is probably now chief retainer. They don't know yet. Stinger's sure that he got promoted because it's not uncommon for Dark Matter to promote their good little assassins. Raptor reports that Gonish is using a device to appear large. The Morai Mazu is actually underwater. That's why they didn't see it when they landed. Hami politely asks Masa what happened to the village. She says that the Morai Mazu polluted the sea, and the savior offered to return the sea to its normal condition in exchange for fish. And Hami comes up with a plan to reveal the truth. But Masa refuses to help and runs away. That's kind of a short scene, so I'll keep moving. Then we cut to Scorpio. Don Armage announces that he's sending the Great Morai Mazu fleet to Earth to suck out the Planesium and destroy Earth. You can tell that he's getting pretty impatient at this point. And Scorpio wonders what secret has him so worried. And we see Madako again, and she offers to be Scorpio's subordinate to avenge Ikage. So any thoughts on these scenes, King?
The personality thing with Madako was a little iffy, I'll admit. But I do like that she's coming back. She's not gonna die to the waysides again. And Scorpio, I gotta admit, he looks like a good villain. I have no clue what they're gonna do with him, but he seems like an interesting guy. And I'm liking that we're seeing Stinger and Champ again. It's nice to see them again after 2 weeks. But, yeah, I got nothing else. Sorry, I'm not that good at this.
It's fine. Just say what you can. So
Yeah.
the last time we saw Scorpio, um, there was something I think I forgot to say on the podcast, which is that he looks like a red Mesogog from Power Rangers Dino Thunder.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he really does.
Like,
With dreadlocks.
Like smooth out the face, and yeah, he's freaking Mesogog, which now only makes me want to see Tommy.
Oh no.
this isn't a dinosaur themed one. Tommy can sit it out.
Well, he was also in a car one and one that involved crystals.
Thank God he wasn't in Dino Charge.
But yeah, with Saban having control on this, yeah, I just find a way to put Tommy in this. I don't care. Just put Tommy in a Super Sentai series. I don't care. That is now all I want.
Doesn't even have to be Jason David Frank. Just get the character in here.
Yes. How would he learn Japanese though?
What?
Let him speak. Let him speak English. Let him be the only character Sentai that speaks just entirely in English.
We had a Kamen Rider that only spoke English because his Japanese was so bad.
I mean, there are some Super Sentai that speak some English, but yeah, not one that does entirely. I see your point there.
Magic Green.
That'd be fun.
Magic Green spoke fluent English. He just never needed to. Ninja Black spoke fluent English because he grew up in America. He just never needed to. Star Ninja should have been fluent in English because his backstory was that he was from America, yet it was the most broken English ever.
Wow! What a shocker there.
Then Ninja sucks, yeah. We're getting sidetracked, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Hami catches up with Masa. She's reminded of herself when she was a kid. Hami was always alone as a child. And then we get a flashback to her training, separate from the other kids. One day she sees Jarg Matter preparing to attack her village. She gathers the courage to tell her master, and they were able to safely flee before the attack. So Hami encourages Masa to speak out and save her village as well, and she agrees. So we finally get a flashback from Hami, and yeah, they're pretty much all in ninja outfits. Not that surprising. Although, kind of surprising because they're not from Earth, but they're ninjas.
Hey, if
Very
aliens,
strange.
if all the aliens can speak Japanese, they can wear fucking ninja outfits from Japan.
Right.
Yeah, true that. So then, oh, go ahead, Bashi.
It's pretty much the sci-fi equivalent of in any other show in the U.S. or with like Star Trek or Doctor Who, where just everybody just speaks this not only the same language but the same accent. Like Star Trek kind of has a pass on it because they do a bunch of their own languages and whatnot with like Klingon and all that. But almost every other sci-fi show, all of the aliens speak English.
Having been watching nothing but The Next Generation for the past 2 or 3 months, I can confirm there are a lot of aliens that speak English with an American accent.
Maybe it's the universal language?
That is never once said ever.
Implication?
Yeah. Well, most of the time, if they do explain it, it's like, oh, our translation devices.
Fair
I like
enough.
the babblefish from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's just a fish in your
Definitely.
ear that translates everything
yeah.
for you.
Yeah, that's
I
a
would have
pretty
used
neat
that so
one.
much.
So then we cut to the villagers. Naga offers himself as a sacrifice instead. Hami and Lucky arrive, cloaked, and offer Masa to the villagers. And then the savior appears. Lucky asks Masa if she has any final words. She turns around to the villagers and reveals the truth after further encouragement from Hami. And then Raptor snipes the Indabi holding the smoke machine. Spada uses the Tobio Kyutama underwater to propel himself face first into Gonish's butt, sending him flying out of the water in pain. The Rangers start change and roll call. The Indabi are defeated. Hami uses her replacement jutsu to avoid being shot by Gonish. Lucky tries as well. One of his blasts gets deflected at a sea creature who spouts water back at the governor. And then he names it, alright, Lucky no Jutsu. And then they all...
Sorry, I'm not gonna interrupt.
Go ahead. Okay. Yeah, and then they all start crash to defeat the governor. He turns giant, then we get an insert song, and he's easily defeated, along with the Moraimazu underwater. So, yeah, thoughts?
You guys want to go first this time?
Sure. Lucky is a weeaboo confirmed.
How so?
Hey, that was a cool ninja thing. I can be a ninja too. Check this out. Fucking
I see your
terrible.
point.
Jackass. I'm so glad Hammy called him on the bullshit, though.
Oh,
Made
like-
you laugh, didn't it?
It did, because for me, this whole, Lucky doing ninjutsu thing, Nimpo, whatever you want to call it in the series, was the same stupid fucking trope that they pulled with Ninja, where every fucking thing was ninja arts. And it's like, no, dumb, stop it. And I like that Hammy literally did that.
And then they had...
Even Drive called them out on it in the crossover.
Dude, they had Ninja Red and Hurricane Red come in and call the ninjas fucking stupid.
That, to me, that was the best part of the series. Is like, but yeah, aside from that, and the stupid Loch Ness Monster issue, and the dumb Nessie joke that got made, because I feel that joke was just retarded by that point, because everybody had already should have already made the connection by then. Because that joke was not, or that gag wasn't meant for the kids to understand, but more for the adults that are watching it with the kids, in my opinion. Because to explain the Loch Ness Monster to a kid, I'm pretty sure that involves stopping the episode and having like a 3-hour conversation on that.
I knew
What
what the
kid
Loch
wants
Ness
that?
Monster was as a kid, but I don't know if it's come up as much in media as it used to, so I don't know if kids today know about it.
As
Right,
in the
and
spoof shows.
Right. And to include is like, how many kids nowadays would understand that the joke that he made at the end was using the Loch Ness Monster's name? Nessie. That's the name of the Loch Ness Monster. I have no idea why it's called Nessie, but it is.
Loch Ness Monster. Nessie.
Yeah, I got
That
it.
makes sense, but yeah, Hi, I'm Vashi V. Sometimes I'm an idiot. To those of you who have not seen like the last 4 podcasts of Super Sentai.
Nah, come on.
But to me that gag went on too long. It was okay, cool, make the little connection joke with the way the guy's head looks in the Loch Ness Monster thing. But just to keep going with it, to me, throwing in the name and the dumb tagline and whatnot, I thought that was stupid.
I'm probably gonna regret saying this, but what's worse, the Nessie joke or Yosha Lucky?
I
Yeah.
was at an anime convention.
The nasty joke, I'm sorry.
I was
No, it's okay.
I was at an anime convention a couple months ago, and there was a Toku meetup for a photo shoot, and when I went there, somebody randomly shouted, Yosha Lucky, and I, felt like I was going through PTSD.
Well, see,
I'm sure you were.
I
My
have,
body tensed up.
for me, the Yoshilucky thing is, it's a little bit more okay now that we had the bad luck episode
Yeah.
where
Okay.
he was given the speech and the explanation, and the understanding of it. It now seems more of I know I'm not gonna have good luck all the time, so I'm gonna make my own luck.
Okay.
Cool,
And
fine,
he's
whatever. I can live with it. And it has kind of toned down over the last couple of episodes.
yeah.
Not nearly enough, but it has toned down.
Take what victories you can get.
Exactly. But
I think you only said it twice this time.
I think so. But to me, for me, the best thing about because I missed it during the last bit was the fact that we now fully legitimately have backstory on Hammy beyond that dumb little thing of, oh yes, I was on a ninja world that we got during the whole Pegasus issue and the whole I want to be commander or the leader of the team. But now we have actual backstory. We have feeling from Hammy of her explaining it to Martha, which that's such a great alien name, by the way.
Martha? I thought it was Masa.
Oh,
Yeah,
then
her
that may
name's
be
Masa.
Yeah, Masa.
okay. That is a translation issue from the translation I saw.
Subtitles.
Yeah, the subtitles I watched on that said Martha, so
I
yeah,
think they may have been trying to normalize it a bit.
Bunch of
they may have,
weebs.
but yeah,
With names like Lucky, Spada, Raptor, Hammy, Garu, and Stinger, just to name a few. Masa's the one they're gonna choose to normalize.
yeah. Dude, I stopped asking questions with the site I watch with the subtitles I watch on this
Fair enough.
because I tend to watch other subtitles because it gives me a chance to watch it a little bit earlier and I can go back and rewatch and absorb more of it because I tend to go a little ADHD with it the first time I watch it. But it does come in handy because we had a translation issue with something Garo said in a previous episode, which is on previous podcast. But yeah, that threw me off. But oh my god, I love when they do the roll calls with the posing in the actual scene, not the CG stock footage. I love it, and I love the fact that Hammy was right dead center, front and center. I love that.
First female leader confirmed. But
Oh,
not serious. That was
none of them are the leader. None of them are the leader.
But in all seriousness, yeah, the full-on thing without the CG, that was really cool. I love seeing Hammy's movements when she's morphed. She actually looks like part ninja, part I don't know how to put it, like a chameleon tongue, I guess. Especially when she does the poses, especially.
I am super down for Hame leading more roll calls in the future.
Oh yeah, me
Absolutely.
too.
Especially like in scene ones, like you said, not CGI background, green screen stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I love that, and I love her suit actor for her poses. It's the same reason why I like. It's her movements in suit because I don't know who the suit actor is for her, mainly because I've not looked that up. It's the same reason why for Chimera X8 I liked Ganums. It is a unique movement that you don't typically see with the whole crouching and the swaying and whatnot. It's very unique and it's very well done, and it captures the whole being a ninja, the whole chameleon thing. It works really really well, and I love it. I love seeing when they film that episode to episode rather than just using stock footage.
Who would have thought we got Kamen Rider Thriller? Michael will be proud.
One thing I think Go Busters did really well was the in-scene transformations. I was actually kind of disappointed when they cut it to green screen for the final roll call.
Well, that's gonna come with any Sentai.
Yeah. On site.
No, not Bokenger.
Oh yeah, good point.
I was just thinking, I love that show. Uh, yeah, one of the best Sentai people. Watch it now. So then, let's see. Yeah, the villagers thank the rangers. Masa offers the Hokutama and thanks Hami, calling her Onesan, which is a lot better than what Kotaro called her. Naga, standing with the villagers, thanks the KyuuRangers before being pulled by Spada. Stinger and Champ arrive at the governorship. They are soon met by Scorpio. Stinger asks if he knows a man named Scorpio. He confirms that he does before attacking with his tail. In close quarters to Stinger, he reveals that he is Scorpio. And Stinger just is shocked at how much he's physically changed. Because, to Stinger's knowledge, he didn't have a damn monster form. And now he's face to face with his brother in monster form. And that's the end of the episode.
Okay, so as Scorpio is walking out and we just have the camera shot of his legs, even though we already know what he looks like, it's just doing the villain entrance thing, and Garo asks, "Who are you?" The next thing I expected to hear.
Even even looking at him in monster form, all I can think is Melon Lord, Melon Lord, Melon
Like,
Lord.
Oh,
legit.
God.
When Garo asked, "Who are you?" the next thing I thought I was going to hear was Melon Energy.
Oh my God. Where's Mitchie?
I
Soda.
believe you mean champ. But believe you mean champ. By the way,
Oh, sorry.
man.
Champ. Whatever, they're
Garo's-
pretty interchangeable at this point.
well, yeah, but Garo's back on the ship, bench pressing Champ's, weights, and Champ's out being a douche noodle. I still hate that. I'm still not convinced of that whole partner thing. It still doesn't sit right with me.
Probably one more
But-
episode to go.
Like the way they worked this episode, I had such an issue with it the last time they split up the team when it was Champ, Balance, and Naga going off to get that Kyutama. That I felt that they didn't focus enough on what they were doing and all that. I have reversed my position on that just because of this episode. This episode had just enough to put in what's going on with Champ and Stinger to tie it over and still make it intriguing with what was going on. It didn't take away from the story, the episode of what was actually going on with everybody else, but it was like a nice little snacky cake along with it of going, oh, by the way, yeah, these guys are still doing stuff. And it wasn't just, I mean, it was still kind of by the book stuff, but it seemed intriguing rather than just, oh yeah, by the way, these guys are still over here doing this. Now back to the fight. And the fact that they dropped, the whole them running into each other to literally be the end of the episode, I think was a lot better than I had expected them to do that. I expected them to drop that like mid-episode.
Yeah. I want to give credit to Stinger's actor because, oh my God. For one, I love the CGI tail fight. I thought that was cool. And to see the calm, the collectiveness of the guy who was able to pile drive the mechanical bull in his introduction, to just see the shock and absolute terror in his eyes, I gotta give props to the actor because to swap that fast and that well for a character like Stinger, that was just awesome. And yeah, like you said, Vashti, that was, oh my God. I don't really know what to say about it because the transitioning, like you said, was good. Really good.
That was literally the best possible place that they could have put that scene.
Yeah.
It left it with the cliffhanger of, oh crap, now they have to fight, but it didn't, at no point did it take away from the episode itself.
And the good part about a cliffhanger like that is, in this kind of show at least, it's not a guaranteed win or loss. Like the shows, like Sentai and Kamen Rider, like you said, you don't know whether or not they're gonna win. You don't know whether or not you're gonna lose. That I think is the best part about that. It
Not-
leaves you with an actual, genuine cliffhanger.
Not only having the possibility that they could lose, but having occasions where they do lose makes for really good drama.
Absolutely. That makes it even better.
Yeah, like the arc with Ryu Commander. I mean, he pretty much lost, and then Spada got captured, and that was good setup for the rest of the episode.
Having
You be a
situations
leader.
where loss means done, the
Peace.
reconnection successful. We just have to wait for Zero to confirm that we're back live.
And we have confirmation. Or wait, nope. Nope, back offline.
Oh, seriously?
Dang it! Wait, we got something.
Wait.
Yay!
Okay, it's back up.
Okay. Sorry, folks, that
Getting
this
ready for
is
two.
happening. I don't know why we keep having these technical difficulties today.
In any case, we've pretty much covered all of the episode,
I have
with the exception of the preview. But
I have two
any
more,
final thoughts?
I have two more things I want to say, but you guys can go first.
No, please.
Okay, well, first off, something I forgot to mention early in the episode, when they first see the general, like, threatening to attack the little girl, and then the KyuuRangers show up and
Wait.
Okay, I got it back up. I hit start streaming. Let's see if this works.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, we're back. Sorry that the stream had to cut out at like the end of the podcast. Don't know why we're having technical issues this time, but hopefully it won't happen next week. Is the Okay, that's still working. Okay. So as I was trying to say, earlier in the episode when the KyuuRangers first run into the general and he's like, "The KyuuRangers, I'm super shocked." He just fucking mocks him and it's the best. Like, you guys agree?
Mocking from especially a female Sentai member, that was pretty great. The stream's offline again. Should we just finish up for audacity's sake?
Yeah, just
Crashes again.
Yeah. Sign offs.
I'm Vashi V. Thank you guys for joining. And hopefully we'll see you next week unless it's crashed again.
Thanks for attempting to join us. We'll see you next time, hopefully.
See you, everybody.
Yep. Thanks for listening.